Welcome in, beautiful travelers. I'm Maria at Indigo Earth, and I'm here to do a reading for our water sign Scorpio. Welcome in, Scorpios. You are our shamans. You are ruled by two planets, the planet Mars and the planet Pluto. Mars is the planet of sensuality, sexuality, and aggression, and Pluto is the planet of power and transformation. Your dual nature is to be both passionate, yet you can be destructive. Your drive is to transform, and your aspect is to create. So welcome in, good to have you here. Welcome in, cross watchers. You may be connected to or in a relationship physically with a Scorpio. You may be here to see what's going on with your person. So some of this message could be for you as well. Feel free to swap around the characters throughout the reading. Nobody knows your situation better than you. And time is fluid, so anytime that you come across this message, could be a week from now, could be a month from now, could be a year from now, you were drawn into it, that was the time that you were meant to hear it. There we go. Grabbing your theme for you here, Scorpio. And our energies are working together, you and I, at a quantum level, to bring a message to you, a message. 8 of Wands, a message to you for the highest evolution of your soul growth and soul atonement. Highest atonement for your soul growth and soul evolution. For yourself as well as for all living deities on this planet. So please use your discernment, use your intuition, use your inner knowing, take what resonates, leave the rest behind. If it doesn't resonate, don't try to make it fit. You might be in your lunar, more in touch with your lunar energies this month, so you might want to check out your moon sign. Alright, so we got a theme going for you here. We have the Page of Wands, so something has sparked your curiosity. Some sort of communication has come in. Page of Wands is also about divine timing. Some kind of communication came in that is sparking your curiosity, brainstorming, maybe giving you a new idea, new perspective on something. But it's got you kind of, things are stirring. Things are stirring. So let's see where we go with you today, Scorpio. Messages for Scorpio, please. Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. Messages for those watching. Messages for Scorpio, please. Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. Messages for those watching. Messages for Scorpio. Messages for those watching. Alright, my friends, here we go. Your overall energy, 2 of Wands. Setting a new course ahead. Setting out new intentions. Putting something out into the universe. Your situation, 7 of Pentacles, waiting. Patience. See how he's looking? He's planted his garden and now he's waiting for the harvest. So you put out some kind of intention out there into the universe. And now you're waiting, but it looks like it's coming in. Your opportunity, the Tower, sudden change. What the universe is co-creating with you, the Star, embodiment, healing, making a wish, setting your intentions. The energies that surround you that you might not be aware of, there's the Knight. So you got the Page of Wands over here, like the communication came in, and then things started stirring, and now it's time to take action, explosive action, moving forward, right? Energies coming in the near future, 3 of Cups, celebration, resolve, reconciliation, energies that are fading away, The Six of Swords, leaving something behind. How you're showing up in this situation. The Six of Cups, something's coming back from the past or someone. It's a very sweet energy. This is nostalgia, remembrance, kindness, generosity. This is pureness, pure intent. This is also a soulmate card. What's right in front of you that you need to contend with? The Sun. Well, that's the happiest card in the deck, so your hopes and fears, the Nine of Cups. Maybe asking what you wish for. Be careful what you wish for because you just might get it. And your outcome, the Fool, on a journey. So, I mean, that's kind of the message of the reading. You set out an intention. Something got cleared away. Whatever it was, it might be coming back. Some sort of message came through. Now action's being taken, though you might not see it yet. So let's see what's going on here, Scorpio. Clarify what the Seven of Pentacles is for Scorpio. This is your situation. Patience, waiting. Sitting back, not doing anything. Not making any moves. Well, then we have the Eight of Pentacles. Super focused. Because the Eight of Pentacles is about really working hard. And the Seven of Pentacles is about doing nothing. So it could just be super focused, honed in. Seven of Swords could be looking back on the past, or you left something behind, or you got away from something. Ten of Swords, something that really, really crushed you, took you down. Ten of Swords is exhaustion. Like, this is as far as anything can go. It can't get any, it can't, there's nowhere else to go after this. Ten of Swords is also about really deep cutting addictions. Could be, you know, deep depression, manic depression. It could be mental health issues, bipolar disorder, PTSD. This could be trauma bonding. You may have escaped, you may have dodged a bullet here. You may have dodged a bullet. You may have left something behind to get away from this. Maybe somebody else's addiction, I don't know. Maybe somebody else's, like, karmic attachments, or their karma is coming in. But you were patient, and then you got to work. Because anytime you have the Ten of Swords coming through here, I mean, this is all about deception. Because to get to this place, somebody's deluding somebody, right? Somebody's not facing truth. So let's see what the Tower is. Something got cleared away. This covers the Two of Wands. So you may have set some intention. You may have said a prayer. You may have been just very focused on planning, preparation. And the Seven of Pentacles here too can be about planning and preparation as well. And then took action. Eight of Pentacles kind of snuck away like you dodged a bullet. One more time through, please. Or you may have been the bullet. Wheel of Fortune, this could be about cycles and patterns. This is also about a change with the Magician. And the Page of Cups. Well, sometimes the Wheel of Fortune can be about cycles and patterns. And when it's coming in with the Ten of Swords, next to the Magician, that's about manipulation. Could have been manipulation in love. Could have been manipulation in, like, somebody was using their power in a not very constructive way. And it leveled out. It bottomed out on them. Give me one more on this. Or you could have got things moving, being very creative, being very, you know, having some hope, some optimism, having a dream of, well, let's hope it's not this Ten of Swords, but having a dream of some kind to break free, get away. Give me one more on this. I don't understand what this Two of Cups is doing here, or this Page of Cups. This could have maybe be somebody that you thought you were in love with, who had a lot of issues. Yeah, because the Ace of Cups and the Hangman. You may have felt stuck in a relationship. You may have felt stuck in a relationship that it's almost like you had to escape from it. So you may have been planning and plotting and then put the work in, kind of like snuck away. Maybe from somebody that was just very toxic. Created a tower, like it needed to just go, right? Wheel of Fortune, so that is about a change. Flipping the tables with the Magician, so you put things to work. Might have been in a love relationship, something that you thought was a relationship that kept you stuck. Remember, feel free to swap around the characters, or you were stuck. Maybe you were manipulating a situation that bottomed out on you. Maybe you weren't doing anything. You were in your addictions. Not that you weren't doing anything, but you weren't participating like you should. Not being lazy, but just not really motivated. And you're the one that might have been deceptive here, and it bottomed out on you. The tables flipped. That person may have left, or it could be the other way around. Somebody got away from a relationship that was not in your best interest. So let's see what the Star is, because this is healing. Seems like a good thing that however this bottomed out, it looks like somebody left. It was needed to. It was needed. Star, Queen of Cups. So the Queen of Cups is all about compassion and empathy, but she's not like the Queen of, we got the Queen of Wands. She's not like the Queen of Pentacles. Nurturing. Queen of Pentacles is very nurturing, very mothering, very caring, very resourceful. The Queen of Cups has a lot of compassion and a lot of empathy, and she's very loving, but she's direct. She does not absorb. We have the Queen of Wands here too. May have been two players involved here, a water sign and a fire sign. Could have left a third-party situation, or you could be the one in a third-party situation. Yeah, Eight of Swords, feeling trapped. You could have been in a third-party situation, with a fire sign and a water sign, or you could have been a victim of a third-party situation. It's time to, you're in healing mode right now. Because we got the Three of Cups here too. Give me one more on that, please. Yeah, being left out in the cold, being left behind, feeling alone. Somebody could have abandoned you. But I think you dodged a bullet here. Somebody could have abandoned you for a third-party situation. Death, yep. This caused the bottom to level out here for you. This definitely called the bottom to level out here for you. I think this left you in a very, I don't want to say tough. This left you in a very, like, devastated state. Devastated. Ten of Swords. Look at all the swords, like, everywhere. I think this left you in a very devastating state. I think it needed to die. This needed to go away so you can heal. Star. You know, the star too is about, you know, the universe granted you your wishes. And if it was what you were wishing for was someone who, like, has third-party situations, and it doesn't necessarily have to be, third parties don't necessarily have to be another person, although they can be. They can be anything. It can be addictions. It can be overworking. It can be food addictions. It can be always hanging out with your friends, never, you know, with your partner. It's just, there's so many different, it's whatever takes away from the evolution of the self and the relationship, the interdependency of the relationship. But I keep seeing here, it's like you dodged a bullet. You may be devastated, but I think the tables are going to turn here. Right? Wheel of Fortune. I think the tables are going to turn here. I think you were being manipulated. Or you were manipulating, but I don't know that you would feel left out in the cold. I think you may have saw this as your new beginning in love, but it was a very immature love. Page of Love. Page of Cups. This also could have been somebody coming back from the past to offer you an apology, and it ended up in its same cycle, because the Wheel of Fortune is about cycles and patterns, and I think it ended up in the same pattern. I think you've been very patient. I think you've worked very hard, and I think there was deception here. And there was definitely third parties. Could have been with the fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. Somebody was not sitting in their truth. But this actually, this bottoming out, that it had to get to this point, helped you dodge a bullet somewhere. So let's see what the Three of Cups is. What signs do we have coming in through here? Got Aquarius. Got the Tower. Scorpio, that's you. Got the Magician, that's an air sign. We got the Wheel, that's Sag, it's a fire sign. We got the Sun, that's a fire sign. Got Queen of Wands, that's a fire sign. So let's see what this Three of Cups is. Clarify the Three of Cups for Scorpio, please. Got the Tower again. This is definitely third-party situations. We got the Page of Cups, or Page of Pentacles, learning something new. It's time to learn something different. Set out on a new adventure. We got the Four of Wands with the Knight of Cups. This is really, really close to the Pisces reading. I mean, it looks like whatever happened here, it's like you dodged a bullet, but what this was needs to transform and change. It needs to be healed. And right now what I see is that you've learned some things, but somebody's coming back with an apology and wanting a commitment. And I don't see that that person's healed. I don't see that there's healing involved here. So I don't know. I mean, right now, you're going to have to take this as it resonates with you. I think you've done some work. But I think you've done some work. I think you've done some work, but I don't know about this other person. So let's keep going here, because we got the Six of Cups here. This is how you're showing up in this situation. So I don't know if you're coming back to offer an apology to somebody else. I mean, I don't see that this is you. Could be, because the Six of Cups is here. Doesn't feel like it's you. But feel free to swap around the characters as we go. So clarify what this Six of Cups is, please. Judgment. So this is coming back around. Judgment is like, did you really learn the lesson? If you didn't, the lesson will be provided for you again. You may have turned your back on this lesson before. I think that whatever this was, you escaped it last time, maybe with the hopes that it's coming back. I don't know. Or maybe with the hopes that this person will learn something new. That barely ever works. But this could be about reconciliation. Yeah, you got the Six of Cups again. This is about reconciliation. Reconciliation, revisiting. This is somebody coming back from the past. And we got the Queen of Wands again. Could be a fire sign. Could be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. So I'm going to be looking at fire signs in the extended. Let's see what the Sun is. I think that whatever this communication was that came in gave you hope and optimism. Let's see what the Sun is. Clarify what the Sun is for Scorpio, please. Well, we got the Sun again. What is the Sun for Scorpios? Got the Hanged Man again. A lot of repeat cards coming through here. Got the Hanged Man. Maybe seeing something from a different perspective now. Yeah, we've got walking away on your spiritual journey, and then we got healing coming in here. I don't know that you're going to take this offer. I think you might be seeing things a little bit more clearly now. I think maybe you dodged a bullet last time and really went through some of these feelings. I don't know that you're going to take up this offer. Well, this is what's right in front of you that you're supposed to contend with. Is that, you know, to see this in a different perspective. To really see this clearly, the sun. Right? To walk towards that which emotionally fulfills you and away from things that don't emotionally fulfill you anymore so you can heal. I mean, that's what's right in front of you that you need to contend with. Now, whether you're going to do that or not, I don't know. Because that's what's going to bring you up above this Six of Wands and get you out of being stuck. So I'm going to get one more on this, the Fool. That's your outcome. In the extended, I'm going to get more on this. I'm going to go into I'm going to go into your outcome in more depth. I'm going to look at this fire sign. Yeah, we got strength. You might need to face your fears and start out on a new journey. Either that or you're walking unconsciously. You're not being conscious, but you got judgment down here. So this is here to show you that this is not where you're supposed to be. All this is here to show you that this doesn't work for you. So if it keeps coming back around and keeps coming back around, whether it's the same person or it's a different person with the same energy, it's here to show you that this is not as what is meant for you. And it's going to take a lot of courage and a lot of strength to gain consciousness about this. Because this is about, ultimately, all relationships are about you. It's never about the other person. Well, it is in a sense of that you're exchanging energy, but when it comes down to it, if you are waiting for somebody else to change their ways so that you can have a relationship or be happy, then you're living their truth and you're not living yours. You're living their truth. Because that's a lot of power somebody has over you. Or has over the relationship. And if the relationship has to keep being destroyed in order to come back together again, that is a sure sign of the narcissistic empath dynamic. That is power plays. You might want to look up H.G. Tudor, Tudor, H.G. Tudor on YouTube. Excellent information on the narcissist empath dynamic, because I think that this has come up a lot in a lot of the readings, and it's starting to come up a lot in our society, because we do live in a very narcissistic, self-absorbed society. And so as a micro, so the macro, right? So when we start healing this within our own dynamics and with our own lives, that's when it's going to start rippling effect into, you know, the world. Because we're starting to see things more clearly now than we have in the past. And this looks like this is one of those. And you have a chance to escape, because there's only two things that happen in these situations. You either escape or you get devoured. There's no win-win. There's no way to work around it. There's just nowhere to go, right? There's no victory. There's no, they change. There's none of that. It's either escape it and learn about it, or you're going to get devoured. It's just going to be to the point where it will absolutely take you into complete. You will be a plastic version, soulless. Everything will be depleted out of you, including your will to just even be alive. So look at this as dodging a bullet, and really gather some information on this. Yeah, this is about a relationship. Really finding your strength in this relationship. You're finding your strength in you. Because you might be being controlled by unconscious forces. So in the extended, I'm going to look at fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sag. I've got you coming up here. I've got one air sign. That's Aquarius. It's got Sagittarius here. Well, I got another air sign here, Gemini. So I'll look at air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and I'll look at fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sag. I will get more information on this outcome, and I will get actions and advice for you. For those of you not going on, let's get a message to you from higher guidance. Messages for Scorpios, please. Higher guidance. Messages for Scorpios, please. Messages for those watching. Something to marinate on. Overrate your intuition. The all-seeing eye. Okay. Essential meaning of this card. Powerful intuition and influx of feminine energy, perceiving the mysteries, intuitive dreams and prophetic signs. A newfound clarity comes in. Your self-care message. A need to listen to your intuition, self-care for your inner voice, insisting on getting the truth from others, being cautious of hidden agendas, and ignoring your own inner knowing. Every single time this cheeky crystal ball is winking at you, it's saying, you already know the answer. Quiet your mind and listen for the nudges of your soul. It is speaking to you, and it's time to pay attention to your gut, your hunches, and your best guesses. When you tune into the language of metaphor and dreams, you will notice the subtle signs that are continuously directing you, and your unconscious mind has some potent messages for you right now. If you run into an old friend or a serendipitous connection with someone, it is meant to be noticed. If someone feels untrue, it is meant to be noticed. There are no coincidences at this moment, and your intuition is a powerful tool that is becoming even stronger. Bask in the knowledge that whatever you do next will be exactly right for you, as long as you check in with your heart and decide what feels good and what feels off. If something feels right, you won't be disappointed by the experience it provides. So that's what I have for you, Scorpios. I hope this helped. Until next time, I wish you the peace that passes all understanding. For those of you going on, the link is below, and I'll see you over there. Bye-bye.